Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be discussing a USD card for a possible trading opportunity. Okay, so we'll look at price action from monthly time frame, from the highest time frame to the least time frame where we have confirmation entry. So if you are new to the channel, please help us to like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell, so whenever a video is being dropped, you'll be the first to get notified. If you're an existing subscriber or if you are new to the channel, please do same, and don't forget to turn up your notification bell. So in monthly time frame, we can currently see that the market has been in a ranging environment since, let's say, 2015. Yeah, we've been in this ranging environment since 2015. So since then, all we've seen is bounce up from the low and a rejection. That's bounce up from support and a rejection from the resistance. Because we can currently see that from here, the market saw support here, we bounced off, saw a resistance here, and we rejected all the way to the down again, bounced off the support again, and again we had a sharp rejection of this same resistance again, which even gave us a double top here, and we started rejecting all the way to the downside. Now the support has been rejected again, and what we are seeing is a correction to the upside again. So there's a possibility of price coming into this resistance zone again. So in monthly time frame, price is bullish. However, we'll look more into that, why price is bullish. So I'll take out this, then we'll look at market structure very well. Now if you watch carefully, you can see that here has been a rejection, here has been serving as a resistance in the market, because from here we saw these clusters of rejections around here before we got the momentum to break through, and at the moment we are currently testing this same zone again, which is now acting as a support for us. So there's a, since we are seeing a rejection, there's a possibility of price coming to take out these liquidities that we are having as well. However, if we take note, we will see that we still have a level of resistance around this zone. Let me highlight. This zone here, we have resistance around here. So in order for the bullish continuation, there is need for us to see a bit of rejection, a pullback, then a continuation to the upside before we can see more. So if we can see a clear break of this support, of this resistance here, a retest, then a continuation, we move to the upside. So in monthly, everything is bullish. Now let's go to weekly. And in weekly time frame, remember I told you this place has been serving as a level of resistance in the market, and we can see from this impulse that we had, price left a demand zone here, of which that was what price did, mitigated this zone, and we are seeing a good rejection to the upside. So there's a good possibility of price moving to the upside. So in weekly, price is still bullish as well. So we'll go to daily. in daily time frame, we are seeing what we are seeing a good rejection. Now let's take notes. During all these moves to the upside, price found support around here. Then before we, you know, before the market structure shifted again to the upside in daily, because from here we see that price took out this buy side liquidity, which gave us a change of character automatically. So price left a demand around here for price to fill up, then continuation to the upside, and that was what the market did very well, because after the rally of price, we saw how it came down again to take out all these lows again. We saw how this bullish candle engulfed this, meaning that there is presence of buyers in the market. We had a pullback and a continuation to the upside. However, there are clusters of you know liquidities around this zone, which I expect price at least to mitigate before more continuation to the upside. Now if we watch carefully, we had a ridge, that's a change of character here, and at the moment this highs has been taken as well. That highs has been taken as well. So we now have a change of character and a break of market structure. So there is need for price to retrace, at least tap into this demand that price has created, or even read out, or even read this liquidity that we are having, then before a continuation to the upside at the moment. So in daily, price is rejecting this daily resistance. So there is need for us to see a pullback, then more continuation to the upside. So I'll go to the list time frame so we can see how we got to this entry, because we took this trade in the VIP section on Friday, and I think we are seeing a good rejection. So there is need for us to ride in profit before we can take our buys. So in daily, we are seeing a rejection here. So that means we are bearish again in daily. Remember, monthly is bullish, weekly is bullish. Daily, we are seeing a rejection. So we might see a bearish price action in this pair. So, and we can only, markets can only move in one direction when all time frame are aligning. But however, if we see maybe in higher time frame is bullish, lower time frame is bearish, that means there is a pullback. So there is need for us to wait for markets to align perfectly before we can continue to the upside. So in daily, this is what we are seeing. Let's go to 4-hour time frame. In 4-hour time frame, remember I told you here is a daily resistance, and we can see how price action is perfect in 4-hour time frame. Price took out this buy side liquidity here with this spike that we saw here. So this is more like an institution taking out the early buyers in the market, trick them into more buys. Then we started rejecting again to the downside. So irrespective of the fact that here is a daily resistance, we still have to look very well into 4-hour price action. Now we have a order block here. Price took it, but relatively we still managed to close below the 4-hour resistance around here, because even if we switch to line charts, we can see that price is yet to close above this zone here, above that zone. Price is yet to close above that zone. So until we see price closes above that zone, before we can look for more buys to the upside. But in as much as price is still below this zone, we might look for selling opportunity to take out these lows that we are having in the market. So for me to buy, I want to see price take out all these liquidities, then come to this other block that we are having at the moment. This is 4 hour time frame. So I'll go to 2 hour time frame because that was where I spotted the opportunity. Now watch. I think the sell side liquidity is quite obvious in this time frame. We have one here, we have one here, and here is our order block, 2 hours order block. So this is where I'm expecting price to come and mitigate before we can bounce off again of this zone for possible continuation to the upside. So in 2 hours time frame, we are bearish. I'm currently bearish on this market. So this is how I took my trade. Here, after we saw the massive spike and rejection to the downside, price left a supply here to be mitigated in 3 hour in a 2 minutes, sorry, 3 minutes time frame, and we have a good order block here, 3 minutes order block. So this is where I took my entry from, this zone here around the 1.3850, and I posted it in the VIP section as well. So I took my entry here. Until price stays below this zone, I am bearish. But if price closes above here, I will change my buyers and look for more buying opportunity to the upside. So that is it on USD card for the now. When we see so that is it on USD card for the now, and this is what we are looking out for. So we are selling to the downside at least with 200, and let's calculate the pips. At least with 250 pips to the downside is what we are selling. Then we might buy again from that zone of about 500 pips. That's about 700 pips in total on this particular pair. So that is it on USD card. If you enjoyed this video, please help us to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. And don't forget to share to friends who might also be interested to watch more market analysis. So that is it, guys. See you guys some other time.